My second top story today is a true cracker and details China's mind-blowing facial recognition ventures. China has the world's largest surveillance network. In fact, back in late 2017, state broadcaster CCTV reported that already over 20 million cameras have been deployed across China.
Okay, Josh, so first things first, what is facial recognition technology?
Well, essentially, facial recognition revolves around extremely sophisticated cameras. These cameras can identify, verify, and track people's faces everywhere from hotels and airports to train stations and shopping centres. And this technology is often described as revolutionary, touted as a way to improve public security and, in the private sphere, access new heights of convenience. For instance, the technology can facilitate access to colleges, residential communities, and businesses. Internet giants Tencent and Alibaba have pioneered its use in payment systems that could one day replace the nation's ubiquitous QR code mobile payments. And it's big business too. The facial recognition market is expected to this year be worth 12 billion yuan, or about $1.7 billion.
Well, that all sounds very impressive. So it seems that China's embracing facial recognition technology with open arms.
Well, no. In fact, a Caixin in-depth feature published this week shows there are real concerns over the technology, and a lot of this comes down to concerns about data abuse. These qualms have sparked debate on the limits and boundaries of this technology and the trade-off between safety, convenience, and data privacy. For instance, a major fear about facial recognition systems is their secret commercial use, where companies silently collect personal data without our knowledge or consent. Some legal experts say the sector needs strict regulation and licensing, and that laws have failed to keep pace. On top of that, the technology is increasingly worming its way into unexpected places.
Okay, yeah, that does sound pretty creepy. Any examples come to mind?
Since early last year, China has seen a series of boycotts by students and parents of its use in schools. Caixin reported on one particular case in late 2018 when it was revealed that surveillance equipment was to be deployed in the classrooms of a high school in Anhui province. Students actually broke the news themselves by posting pictures of boxes of the equipment on social media. A student described how cameras were to be set up to record students in class, catching them sleeping and playing on their phones, for instance, and this would then be displayed on screens in the school. But the school eventually aborted these plans after protests. And if that doesn't sound eerie enough, this tech is sneaking into more unexpected places thanks to hidden cameras. An anonymous government official told Caixin that facial recognition cameras would eventually be deployed in every single elevator in Shanghai. A surveillance camera dealer also told us that anyone can purchase such cameras and that their use is not at all regulated by a specific Chinese law.
Can we put any figures on how many Chinese people are worried about the new technology?
Well, the public definitely seems increasingly uneasy. Earlier this year, a major survey found that almost 80% of respondents were worried about data leakage. The study also presented that roughly the same number of people favoured using traditional ID methods instead of facial scans to verify their identity. And as I said earlier, this is all covered in a major in-depth piece on our website, and I'll highly recommend people to check it out. In the meantime, watch out for facial recognition because it's certainly watching you.
I see what you did there, Josh. Very clever.